On a highway, a girl in a wheelchair speeds straight toward an oncoming car. A man is utterly stunned by the scene. Her only purpose in doing so is to force the vehicle to stop, for she is fleeing from her mother's pursuit and begs the man to take her to the police station. After learning what the girl has been through, the man acts without hesitation, but just then, the girl spots her mother driving toward them from the opposite direction, and she is overcome with terror. Seeing this, the man quickly hides the girl behind his car, yet the woman has already seen everything. She tries to take the girl away, only to be firmly stopped by the man. The woman claims her daughter is mentally unstable and that she is taking her to the hospital. The man does not know whom to trust, but having seen the girl's distressed state with his own eyes, he stands his ground and blocks the woman. Faced with his refusal, the woman suggests they go to the police station together to sort things out. Relief washes over the girl upon hearing this. But the moment the man is about to close the rear door, something shocking happens. The girl trembles violently at what she sees. Who is lying? The answer lies in a secret the girl accidentally uncovered. Lisa has been paralyzed in both legs since childhood. One day, as she is about to take her medicine, she notices something strange about the pills she takes every day. The label on the bottle appears to be stuck on as an overlay. Out of curiosity, she slowly peels it off, revealing an old label underneath with her mother's name printed on it. Lisa is confused. Why would her mother's name be on her medication bottle? That night, when her mother brings her the medicine again, Lisa pretends to swallow the pills. Once her mother leaves, she spits them out, determined to find out what she has really been taking. The next day, while her mother is watering flowers in the yard, Lisa secretly makes a phone call to look up the drug. To avoid being caught, she keeps a close eye on her mother downstairs as she talks.
Google and look up the word trigoxin, T-R-I-G.
Hold on. What was it again?
T-R-I-G-O-X-I-N.
Okay. Pills. Lots of pills.
Do they all look the same?
Yeah, they're identical.
The result leaves Lisa in disbelief. Trimethoprim, the medication meant to treat her disability, has been swapped by her mother. No wonder after 18 years of taking the pills, her condition has not improved at all. Instead, she has developed more health issues and must inject insulin daily to stabilize her blood sugar. For years, her mother has cared for Lisa with meticulous devotion. Despite her disability, Lisa has lived a relatively happy life under her mother's careful attention. But after discovering the tampered label, she begins secretly searching for the real medicine. Her mother seems to sense something is wrong and moves the pills out of Lisa's reach. Even so, Lisa uses a small tool she made herself to successfully retrieve the bottle. Late that night, while her mother is asleep, she wheels herself quietly into the living room, turns on the computer, and prepares to search online for the truth about the medication. Suddenly, the home internet cuts out. Lisa has no idea that her mother is watching her every move from the shadows. The next day, before Lisa can say anything, her mother tells her the internet is down and will not be restored for some time. This deepens Lisa's suspicion. Could this really be a coincidence? There is no doubt the pills are suspicious, yet she dares not confront her mother directly. Instead, she hatches a plan. She will go to a pharmacy in person. At dinner, Lisa mentions she wants to watch a movie. Her mother pretends to have no doubts and happily agrees. Before leaving, Lisa secretly takes out the hidden capsule. On the way to the theater, she rehearses her plan over and over in her mind. The mother and daughter soon arrive at the cinema. Lisa's eyes immediately fix on a pharmacy across the street. Inside the dark theater, Lisa waits patiently for her chance. When her mother is fully absorbed in the film, Lisa says she needs to use the restroom. Her mother does not suspect a thing. Lisa rushes out of the theater as fast as she can and heads straight for the pharmacy she has been watching. Unfortunately, the pharmacy is crowded, with a long line waiting. Time is running out, and she must hurry. With no other choice, Lisa asks to cut to the front of the line, explaining her disability.
Hey, Space. Oh my goodness, Chloe, are you okay?
Yeah, totally fine. Actually, I'm dealing with a tiny emergency right now and I could use your help.
Of course, honey. What do you need?
What's the name of this pill?
What?
My mom came here last week. She got these pills. I need to know the name of the medication.
That's all you need to know.
Yes.
As it turns out, the pharmacist knows Lisa, since her mother regularly picks up medicine here. But when the pharmacist hears the name registered is her mother Anna, he pauses. They have signed a confidentiality agreement. Just then, the doorbell rings. Lisa looks toward the entrance in panic, only to realize it is a false alarm.
Why can't you ask your mom about these pills?
It's a game.
A game?
Thinking quickly, Lisa lies that she is playing a guessing game with her mother and must identify the drug to win. The pharmacist is finally persuaded. After checking the records, he says something that strikes Lisa like a bolt of lightning.
I think it's a trick question.
Why?
Because your mom doesn't get these prescribed for herself.
Yes, she does. I saw them. She had them in her bag and her name.
She gets them for your dog. We share a pharmacy with the vet next door. The answer you're looking for is lidocaine.
She cannot believe her ears and begs to know the effects of the drug on humans, but at that moment, her mother catches up to her.
Chloe! You guys are serious about games.
What would happen?
I suppose your legs could go numb?
The pharmacist's reply freezes Lisa in place, unable to speak a word. Seeing this, Anna quickly disperses the crowd and injects a sedative into Lisa's arm. Lisa's consciousness fades, and she passes out completely inside the pharmacy. When Lisa wakes up again, she is back in her bedroom. She rushes to the door, only to find it locked from the outside.
Mom? Are you there, Mom?
Getting no response, she hurries to the window and sees her mother driving away. Without hesitation, Lisa takes a wire from her drawer and picks the lock within seconds, yet no matter how hard she pushes, the door will not budge. Her mother has blocked it shut from the outside. Though Lisa does not know what her mother plans to do, her instincts tell her she must escape immediately. She looks around the room and finally sets her eyes on the window, her only way out. Unable to walk, she eats plenty of food to regain her strength, then grabs an outlet, wires, and a soldering iron from her toolbox. She also takes a big mouthful of ice water. Once ready, Lisa climbs out the window with all her strength and crawls across the sloped roof, dragging her weak legs. Every move carries extreme danger. After a long, terrifying climb, she finally reaches the window of her mother's bedroom. Lisa quickly plugs in the soldering iron. When the tip glows bright red, she presses it firmly against the center of the glass. The high temperature causes the glass to crack rapidly. Seizing the moment, she spits out all the ice water in her mouth. The extreme temperature change shatters the entire window. Lisa successfully climbs into her mother's room, but before she can rest, the extreme exhaustion triggers a severe asthma attack. Worse still, she left her inhaler behind. Survival instinct drives her to crawl with all her might back to her own room. At the last second before suffocating, she uses her final strength to move aside a hoe and retrieves her inhaler. After a short rest, Lisa wheels herself to the stairs only to find the lift is not working. Her mother has cut the lift's wires. She must escape before her mother returns. With no other way out, Lisa takes a desperate risk. She pushes her wheelchair down the stairs first, then throws herself down after it. Agony shoots through her entire body, but she can still move. Then, something miraculous happens. Lisa notices her right leg, paralyzed for over a decade, twitches slightly. Her legs were never disabled at all. They had begun to recover ever since she secretly stopped taking the pills. Powered by an overwhelming will to survive, Lisa summons a burst of strength. She struggles to stand, drags herself onto the wheelchair using only her arms, and dashes out of the house without looking back. Little does Lisa know, her real nightmare is just beginning. On the highway, Lisa propels her wheelchair as fast as she can. When a car approaches from ahead, she instinctively thinks it is her mother and hides in the nearby grass. Upon closer look, she realizes it is only a delivery van. Lisa sees it as her last hope and risks everything to stop the van, and that brings us back to the opening scene of the story. When Lisa regains consciousness, she finds herself locked in a basement in a place she does not recognize. This place holds a dark, hidden secret. Among the clutter, Lisa finds an envelope containing the college acceptance letter she has long dreamed of. She was admitted to university long ago, but her mother hid it from her. What breaks her even more is a childhood photo of herself running freely on the grass with fully functional arms and legs, yet her mother covered her legs with stickers. This means she was born able-bodied, not disabled from birth as her mother claimed. Even more suffocating is a death certificate for a baby girl also named Lisa, who died just 2 hours after birth. What is going on? The truth hits her when she opens an old, yellowed newspaper with a report about a missing newborn. That missing baby was her. 18 years ago, Anna's own child died prematurely. Overwhelmed by grief, she suffered a mental breakdown and stole the newborn Lisa from the hospital, raising her as her own daughter. To prevent Lisa from leaving her when she grew up, Anna used various drugs to turn a healthy child into someone completely dependent on her care. This so-called maternal love was nothing but a selfish, twisted lie from the very start. Lisa breaks down in tears, just as she is consumed by overwhelming sorrow. Anna walks in, is still trapped in her own delusion. She tries to coax Lisa into being her obedient daughter again.
Everything is for you.
Was I ever actually sick?
Tell me one time I wasn't a good mom to you. Tell me one time.
Could I walk? My heartbeat normal? I wasn't covered in rashes?
You were sick. You know how many times I had to take you to the hospital? You poisoned me.
Anna flies into a rage, throws away the pills, and promises Lisa will never have to take them again. They can start over, but Lisa sees right through her sick fantasy and sharply exposes her twisted lies.
We did this for you.
Lisa's defiance makes Anna drop her pretense completely. She grabs a syringe from a nearby table and fills it with an unknown liquid. Lisa does not know what her mother plans to do, but she senses Anna intends to control her completely. In her final moments of freedom, Lisa locks herself inside a room, listening to her mother's gentle calls from outside. She falls into despair. Just then, her eyes land on a bottle of pesticide on the cabinet. A desperate idea forms in her mind. Lisa knows her mother needs her alive. This is her only bargaining chip.
You need me.
Sure enough, to save her daughter, Anna rushes Lisa to the hospital at once. Thanks to the medical team's emergency treatment, Lisa survives. But the danger is far from over. When Lisa wakes up, she sees her mother right outside the ward. To save herself, she presses the emergency call button with all her strength to catch a nurse's attention. She then gestures that she wants to write. The nurse brings paper and a pen. But just as Lisa is about to write the truth, an emergency alarm goes off in another ward. The nurse has to leave in a hurry. Little does she know, this is Anna's trick to distract her. As soon as the nurse leaves, Anna slips into the ward, unplugs Lisa's monitoring devices, and wheels her out in the chaos. Unable to move, Lisa can only send silent pleas for help with her eyes to people in the hallway, but no one notices. When the nurse returns to the ward, Lisa is gone. All that remains is the word mom written on the paper. The nurse immediately understands what has happened. An alarm is raised throughout the hospital. Anna wheels Lisa away in a panic. Unfortunately, the elevators are under maintenance, blocking her path. As she prepares to take another route, she finds the wheelchair will not move. Confused, Anna lifts the blanket and sees something unbelievable. Lisa is using her supposedly paralyzed legs to hold the wheels firmly in place, trapping the wheelchair.
You will.
Put the gun down! We are going home!
In a final confrontation with the police, Anna is shot and falls down the stairs. With that, Lisa's nightmare finally ends. 7 years later, Lisa can now walk independently with a walker and has gradually escaped the shadows of her past. However, her body, damaged by over a decade of drugs, bears permanent scars. As for Anna, the woman she once called mother, she is committed to a psychiatric hospital. Out of duty, Lisa visits her regularly, sharing stories of her happy life and successful career. Though the woman before her is now old and vacant-eyed, Lisa can never forgive her for the 18 years of inhumane torment.
I love you, Mom. Now open wide.
Through intense suspense and thrills, the film reveals a heartbreaking truth. When so-called love becomes extreme control in the name of protection, it is no longer love, it is the cruelest curse. Like Lisa in the film, poisoned by her mother for 18 years and left disabled, cut off from the outside world, trapped in a cage of suffocating care, harm inflicted in the name of love is the most unexpected and most painful weapon of all. True love means respect and letting go, otherwise those seemingly warm embraces will eventually turn into cold, unbreakable chains. That's all for today's story. See you next time.